Alright, today's video was inspired by the MGTOW Misfit. I just got done, I was halfway through watching your video. And I'm like, dude, I'm on a bus. I got off at the ATC Center. I did 3 separate bits of dirt today. And for all those out there not hip to the game, when I say doing dirt, that usually means some sort of drug dealing, gambling opportunity, sex trafficking, beating someone up for money, things like that, things that are illegal. Not saying that I actually, almost got run over by a truck. Not saying that I actually did those things. All I'm saying is that I've been dirty. I'm busy this morning. A lot of people to see, things to do, and it's not even 8 o'clock. All right, but anyways, we're gonna call this video "Circling the Wagons." All right, and really, what I mean by circling the wagons is, all right, I said something about it yesterday. You basically said on your show today, MGTOW Misfit, that Mr. Elite moved in with, I don't know who he moved in, but he moved in with another MGTOW brother. And that's the first instance that you or me have heard of 2 MGTOWs physically in real life, not on social media, getting each other's back, helping each other's out. That is the beginning, the zygote of this community. You know what I'm saying? Yes, 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 MGTOW brothers, yes, absolutely. This is what we need to do across the board. Now, in college, I was in a fraternity, and I have all kinds of horror stories to tell you about my liberal arts college that I was forced to go to by my feminist mother, who thought I was so talented and I should pay for it myself and not live at home when I could have commuted. All right, another story. But anyways, yes, in college I was in a fraternity, okay, and we were a real Animal House type of fraternity. Like it was like the big beer drinking, beer bellied. Like it wasn't the pretty boys of the football team. It was the linemen. You know what I mean? And the guys that wrestled heavyweight on the wrestling team. But anyways, and in that fraternity, we got each other's back. We helped each other get jobs. We helped each other cheat on tests. We helped each other, you know what I mean? It was the best. Living in a fraternity was the best time of my life, hands down. And the most powerful I ever was. And it was because at any moment, snap, I have a little army. I have 52 to 75 brothers at all times that got my back without question. It's the best, and we did. We brothers fight, brothers butt heads, you know what I'm saying? Not everyone gets along, but it was a brotherhood to the thick and thin. And we were the baddest ass, we were known as the baddest ass motherfuckers on campus. And we were the brutes. We beat everyone's ass. It was so great. But anyway, and I'm not saying we should form like fraternities, MGTOW fraternities, just to beat people up and be brutes, okay? I am saying we should form them to help each other, and I think that's the MGTOW Misfit's message. That's what he interviewed me for the other night. He's trying to help me out. He sees I'm in trouble, and you know what I mean? We can all help each other out, bro. I have offered services that I can offer you, cheaply or as low as I possibly can. If you're MGTOW, bro, I'll rock your house for free. If you're MGTOW, bro, I'll come and blow your spot up. I'll DJ for you. I'll DJ your wedding, whatever. I'll bring my band. I have a band. I can do a 2-piece, a 3-piece. I got a horn section when I can pay them. I got 2 black chicks that sing backup for me, vocals. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have laser lights and stuff if the money's there. But I'll do it for you for as low as I can or nothing because you're MGTOW and I believe in this movement. So again, all across the board, man, I want to try to bring it to my community. I don't know one other fucking MGTOW in my community alive. The closest thing I got is a dude who, his name's King Allentown. He was long before there was me. Like, he's just a natural MGTOW. He just always was like, somewhere down the line, he just adopted like a pro wrestler's attitude towards life and went with it. And that's just like, he just says, he's God's gift to women. He has a following. He has an entourage. He has his own swag. I mean, that's an alpha male right there. You know what I mean? So that's the only other MGTOW I know, but he refuses to be part of any movement. That's how hardcore he is. So he won't like get with me on the MGTOW movement. Other than that, like I already declared my crib You know, I'm trying to tell everyone in my community, like, even women, like, if you know a man who doesn't have anywhere to go and he's going through a breakup, my crib is now a homeless shelter, not a homeless shelter, but a shelter for battered men. Not really, battered is the wrong word. Shelter for, like, I guess, men on the, like, like men leaving the plantation, for lack of a better term. You know what I mean? For what it's worth. Like, whatever the issue is, dude, like, you don't have to be beat up to have to get the fuck out of a situation. So if you need a place to get your shit together, and you definitely want a pimp that's going to guide you in the right direction, I'll do everything I can to help anyone in my community to not have to go through what I did. That is what MGTOW is all about. So, and why I'm calling this circle in the Wagonz is because really, like, and again, my point with the fraternity in college was that I've always dreamed ever since being out of college, why can't, and I've been single, I was MGTOW long before I even knew what MGTOW was too. I've been single my whole life. Now, whether that's because I'm an alpha male, or whether that's because I'm mentally deranged and a fucking asshole, I don't know what the problem is. Is it because I'm ugly? I don't know, who knows why I've all 982 relationships and the 4,000 to 7,000 women that came out of my life already, like, why none of them worked out. But for whatever reason, I've been MGTOW my whole life pretty much too. So I've always thought, wow, you know, all these married people, they get like, there's two people helping each other out, and, you know, I'm all by myself. Imagine if there's like, you take every single guy in his town and we just had an apartment together, and like once a week we'd have like community night. Like, if you don't want to be part of the community, you just stay in your room. If you want to help, you can go out and there's like a community room and you can organize or have sports or whatever the hell it is you want to do together. Like, imagine if there was just a community house for men. And the whole time I'm thinking this, I'm living in the YMCA, mind you, because the YMCA does not provide anything along those lines. So don't come to me and say, well, YMCA is for young people. I live in the fucking Y. It's nothing but yoga classes and under 5 swim club and summer camp and shit. Like, there's nothing in it really for men at the Y. So if there was if I could start a fraternity like I had at college in every town for just men, right? You live there, chicks can't live there, chicks can't really stay there, you know what I'm saying? You have parties every once in a while, social events, whatever it is that you as the chapter wants to do, or what you feel your need to do is, that's what you do. So I think that so when I say covering the Wagonz, what I'm saying is basically that's what we're doing. There's a war against us, and they're attacking us. So we have to get together and like be like, yo, and like get our guard up. Like, what the fuck do we do? We're getting arrows in us, we're getting spears in us. People are throwing stuff at us, and we learn. And look, if it's so important that we learn to be better men because of toxic masculinity, okay, Gillette, you fucking cunts. If it's so important, Jimmy Kimmel, that we learn to be better men, come on, it's just not tolerated after I did the Man Show for 9 years. So if it's so important to get that message through to us, why is it almost illegal or impossible for us to have what I'm just talking about? A place for men to get their shit together and be men together and learn what's right and decide what's best for them and not be out fucking up and not be doing dumb shit. Because when you're alone in the streets and you got nobody, which is what a failed marriage does, that's exactly what you're gonna be, fucking up. So it'd be nice to have a place, like if you're trying to find God, there's plenty of churches around. Like, I almost need, and things for the community, but that's a church, they kick Christianity to you, and it's for everyone, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I kind of need a church for my manhood. Is that correct? I don't know, wow, there's a concept right there. But, yeah, like, whatever. I just saw some kind of green matrix screen thing happen while I was shooting this, so I'm sure I'm being clocked right now. Who knows if you'll ever get to see this, but if you do, we're covering our Wagonz. I don't know why it's so bad for men to do this. I don't know why it's like, we're getting, MGTOW's not only like it's like wrong and like they're shitting on us, and it's like they're demonetizing and taking down channels and silencing us. Why? We're trying to do the fucking right thing! Covering your Wagonz. Have a good day, gentlemen. MGTOW. Right here, right now. Pow. Fuck now. NOW. Bringing all the trouble to men across the world. Only power for girls, but the men, we just strain to maintain in all the progress. We fought the wars. Y'all just sat in your dress and watched and did your nails while we fucking failed at life. You called yourselves a wife.